Hey guys, so we just finished the and
There's
a card game. Yeah, this is good for the whole family. So it's not just couples. You can get to know that brother that you have an awkward relationship with.
Andrew, oh boy. Are you gonna take it home and play with your family?
Oh, I wasn't talking about my family.
He should.
Oh my gosh. Do your best impression of me.
Your breast impression?
Best impression of me. Do your best impression of me.
They mean like, I'm sorry.
This is gonna be embarrassing.
Like, hi everyone, I'm Devon. It's so nice to meet you.
That's me in my videos.
Oh my gosh, I love your shirt. That's so pretty. I don't know what else to say.
That's pretty close.
I love life. I don't know. I'm really stupid. How am I most like you, and how does that scare you?
Oh gosh. Okay, so I think you are very caring as well. Like you are very protective of other people, and you get hurt in the same way as I do, and that scares me so much because I see how badly I've gotten hurt from situations, whether it's like a relationship with whomever or comment from something or just from a teacher or whatever, and I remember how badly I would feel hurt or upset or sad or mad or angry or whatever, and I'm so scared that you're gonna get impacted the same way as me. That's why I always like, if something bad happens to you, I immediately like step in and try to fix it, because I don't want you to ever go through any bad situation that I went through or any hurtful times, because I always try to protect you.
That's good.
Okay. What experience do you think has shaped me the most?
You know exactly my answer.
Yeah, I know the answer.
So alopecia.
Yeah.
When you got alopecia. I know from, I don't know, I'm getting emotional.
I know.
When you were, oh my gosh.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, Chloe. Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
I don't like smile cry.
No, it's okay.
When you first got alopecia, when you were 16, hold on, I need to hold on. Oh, sorry. I choked on my water. All right, when you first got alopecia, I know that's when you started, getting bullied about, when you started losing your hair.
Yeah.
I definitely saw like a change in personality in
Yeah.
you. Because you always, like I said, you have this very caring heart, and you never have any bad intentions for anybody. So I think when people started saying comments about your appearance, about losing your hair, that took a huge toll on you. Mm-hmm. And I know for you, like people were saying even things online and about your hair, and it's just like to go through that at such a young age, 16, that's like one of the most vulnerable ages. And I feel like you're a stronger person now, and you've been through so much, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah.
No, and I appreciate that. And I think you're right, like that, like I agree completely. That's been the biggest experience of my life that has totally shaped who I am today. And I'm sorry I'm making you cry.
No.
But it's just like, if I didn't have alopecia, if I didn't go through losing my hair, if I didn't go through getting bullied and all of that stuff, I definitely wouldn't be who I am today, and I definitely wouldn't appreciate life in the way I do, or appreciate people, or appreciate, I don't know, just everyday things. And so I try to pass that on to you. Like if you ever feel like you don't appreciate who you are, or you're feeling like I don't know what the word is, like if you're feeling not good about yourself, that like you can totally get through it. And hair it's awesome to have if you have it, but if you don't, like it's just hair.
Right. What have you learned from me that changed you?
Your ability to walk away from toxic people. Like you, despite emotions or situations, circumstances, whatever, you know what you want and know what you're worth, and you are not afraid to like step away or to put someone in their place, which I think is important, because you don't let someone push you around or dictate aspects of your life. You know what you want in terms of your connections with people, and you're really good at being honest and frank about it and not being afraid to step on some toes if needed. When I look in the mirror, what do you think I see?
Flaws.
Yeah.
And all the time, because I know you do, because
Yeah.
usually if, you know, we're getting ready for something or whatever, you're always telling me, this looks bad, this looks bad, this looks bad, how do I fix it?
Mm-hmm.
And I can just tell, that's where we kind of have the same struggle, is that, you know, when you look in that mirror, it's like you see all the things wrong with you and all the things you need to fix. And it's so hard to, like, I know some people say, oh, just be yourself. Like, it's just forget what other people think, but it's so hard not to.
Yeah.
And that's one thing also I wish I could fix, like that kind of pain.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I think it all stems from alopecia too.
Right.
Like losing my hair made me micromanage everything else about me, and then like when it came to my eyebrows and like all that stuff, I think like I just pick up on it super easily, and that's why when I'm like in the mirror, like
Every little detail.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you have to have this, like if my eyebrows aren't perfectly filled in, then people are gonna know that, you know what I mean?
that
like, or
I have alopecia.
right,
or something.
right.
Yeah.
You have to like put on this mask.
Yeah. Which I'm trying to get better at, just like being okay with like who I am,
Right.
you know?
No, I agree. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Even if at first it seems like total shit, it'll, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've learned from honestly every situation in my life I've went through. We've all went through shitty things, but like at the end of the day, you kind of look back at it and you're like, well, like if you think about it, that one part of that really crappy situation, like I learned something from that. I grew from that.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
And all the time it might not be the best, you know, alopecia is something you have to deal with, but you just keep rolling with the punches sometimes.
Yeah, and it makes you a stronger and better person. Look at us destroying that mirror.
Isn't that 7 years of bad luck?
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's not break it though.
All right. What do you think is holding me back from being all I can be?
Yourself. I think you have so much potential to do so many different things, but I think sometimes you get too much in your comfort zone. Like sometimes you'd rather stay in your room than seriously, like you'd rather stay in your room than like go do like an internship or something. And I think you are such a fantastic writer, and I'm not just saying this because I'm your sister and I have to, but like I genuinely think you are a great writer. You're so creative and original, and you have such a cool perspective on life, and I think you could really pursue that talent in so many different ways. It's not like it's like a step like ABC, you can follow this to become like a doctor or a lawyer. Like it's a bumpy road, and I think that scares you. But I think if that's something that you love and if it makes you happy and if you're good at it, which you definitely are, because you can put all your thoughts and dreams onto paper, I think you should pursue it. And I think you would have such an amazing life with it, because you're not the type of person that will sit in an office all day, let's be honest. Like you're not the person to do some boring 9-to-5 job. Right. You need something that is creative and fun and will maximize your potential, and I think you should do that more. And embrace it more.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. What is a lesson I've taught you that I'm not aware of?
I don't know, it's interesting being like a younger sister or younger sibling, I guess you could say, because you're constantly learning things from your older sibling. Like from the very beginning, you're teaching me things about myself.
Like what?
Some not so pretty things. I just observe you as an older sister, and that's how I learn. And I learned, oh, maybe I don't want to do that, or
So like in good and bad
yeah,
ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of like your own a guinea pig in some ways.
Definitely.
And I'm like, maybe as a younger sister, maybe I don't want to do that. Or maybe I see things you do, I'm like, well, she didn't like that, but I might like that.
True.
So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I learned from you.
Nice.
So yeah.
Cool.
Jinx. All right.
Double jinx.
How do you hope our relationship will change in the next 10 years?
I hope that we are involved in each other's lives more from like a, hopefully we're both married by now, then by then we can go like double dates, our kids can like each other, that'd be a bonus. You know, like just go shopping together, like do things like on a social standpoint, like our friends be integrated with each other more, you know, just like stuff like that. Like I just hope it's like, not just like sisters, but more like best friends.
Right. Like
you
adulting
know?
kind of
Yeah,
stuff
like
together.
adult
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
That's scary.
I know, it's a little scary.
No, it's
but
fine.
just like do stuff that's like a friendship.
Right. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Can she give me a hug?
She's not allowed to hug me.
I love you. Oh gosh, that was funny.
As we knock each other over.
Hey, Topaz here. Thanks for watching our video. If it touched you, if it moved you, if it made an impact, please consider supporting us on Patreon so that we continue making more. It means the world to us, and we appreciate it. Thank you.